Today we're going to talk about how what remains is enough. March ends today and April starts tomorrow. And with the end of March, the first quarter of a year goes too. And this quarter of a year, we've been asking a particular question right from the beginning, without asking it directly. And the question arrived through the material, through the early pieces of how the brain predicts before you think, how the body responds before the mind arrives, how patterns persist before insight, and how the self is less of an author and more of a narrator. The question running underneath all of this has been, what is actually here? When the things you thought were here turn out not to be. In January, we exposed the construction. In February, we asserted the necessity. March revealed the mechanism. And what all 3 months have been doing quietly, without announcement, is clearing the space to find out what was there all along. Before naming what remains, it's worth naming what's been removed, because the removal is the work, and the work deserves acknowledgement. What isn't there for most people who've been reading seriously this month is the same degree of certainty about what things mean. The interpretation still runs, but it's held more lightly. There's a small gap now between the interpretation arriving and being treated as fact, and in that gap, something different is possible. What isn't there is the same urgency around the story of development, the story of becoming, of working on yourself, progressing, understanding more. It's all lost some of its authority. What isn't there, in the best cases anyway, is the same level of maintenance overhead, the constant explaining to yourself and to others, justifying, filling in and accounting. Some of that energy has been freed, not dramatically, not at all at once, but enough that the difference can be felt in the texture of an ordinary day. These aren't achievements, they're reductions. And reduction is the only kind of change this framework insists on. Structural rather than cosmetic reductions. For the full article and the video, please take a look on my Patreon channel or Substack.